Mobilizing the youth of today, educating them in a better way, training so they won't go astray. Hear what me say, yeah. Give your head to clearer thinking, loyal heart, got to be persevering. To the Lord the service, make your hands willing. Your help for better living, 4-H, for community and country. 4-H.
Hi, I am Julio, national champion youth farmer from the parish of Hanover. Agriculture is more than crop and livestock production. It's the production of food and fiber from the world's land and waters. And I am here to give you a sneak peek into my agricultural experience.
Good morning, Julio. Thank you very much for having us here at your farm in Middlesex in Hanover.
Yes.
All right. So the first question that we have for you, tell us how you're feeling having won the highly sought after National Youth Champion Farmer title.
Well, to be honest, it's like reliving the actual moment. I didn't expect it at the time. I even told Miss Petra that, even if I didn't win, the experience on its own is, very good based on what the 4-H Club has done for me so far. Opening my eyes to certain things in the agriculture field and educating me. It's just a really good feeling, to be honest, and to hold a national title is anything that anyone can.
Tell us some of the prizes that you have received and how will these impact your agricultural enterprise?
Alright, so far I've received a tablet. Thanks to Chelisa for that tablet. I'll use that tablet and I've already started to use it to create a digital inventory for my animals, any money that is used in the business, so that's a big help. It's easy to edit, so that is really helpful. I'm very grateful for that. I received a farmer's kit with some soil. What I'm going to do is actually pot out the soil and start planting some of the seeds that I've received. So, that is a really good start for me. I also received a 200-gallon tank, which I'll be using to actually do cleaning and to also provide water for the animals to drink. So that has been very, very helpful so far. I should be receiving a pig, a gift voucher, and some cash rewards. All of these will be reinvested into my business because a lot of the things that I intend to do, it's because of financial reasons why it has not been pushed forward. So this will really assist with putting my business where I think it can be and where I know it can be.
You mentioned seeds. What kind of seeds did you receive?
I received tomatoes, lettuce, cow tongue, quite a few more seeds. I even gave some of them to some of my friends that are farmers who indulge in crops. So, in order for the industry to grow, whichever sector of agriculture that you're in, I was able to receive those seeds and I provided them with some, because as you can see right now, I don't really have the land space for crops. The intention is in the future that I will segment a part of the goat pen, because it will be naturally fertilized and have rich soil so I can plant crops.
So let's start at the beginning. Tell us how and at what age did you get involved in agriculture?
Well, I started at a pretty young age in agriculture. To tell you the exact age, I would be lying, but from what I can remember, I'd say probably about 10 years old, maybe a little bit younger than that. Funny enough, this was here where it all started, in this backyard. So what you're seeing today, with fruit trees and stuff, this isn't what it used to be. I can remember when I was younger, there used to be two really big ackee trees down here, and myself along with my brother used to swing on vines, and one day one of the vines broke with me, unfortunately, and I fell down here. My brother came for me, so after I fell off the vine, my brother said no more vine swinging and stuff. So the next summer we started a little project. We came down here and we started to clean the land, and to our curiosity we found cocoa, but we didn't know if it was ready or not. We found it, we thought it was yam. Dig it and started a fire and roasted it for about maybe 20 minutes. In our mind we thought it was ready. And that was an eye-opener. It scratched us about for a day. It scratched us and stuff, and we continued to clean. We planted canes, these coconut trees that you're seeing behind me. Plant banana. Our grand uncle was doing some farming down here, but he had stopped, and we kind of just continued. My brother got some mangoes and stuff, and we planted the coconuts. That's how it started in that phase. And my father after that got some goats for us, and that's how my love and passion came about for goats. Now we had the goats, but as we got older you get more responsibilities. The goats eventually had to go to other relatives. So it ended that part, and then as I got older, when I became an adult, I said to my brother that, I want to raise some goats again and stuff. We can fence up the backyard. And I bought 3 goats. Those 3 goats multiplied into 8, probably about 4 years ago. Because I had to go overseas to work, I actually gave them to somebody. Due to the change in the environment, some of the goats died, some survived. 2 of them are here today. Well, one, that goat had a kid when she was out, so I got back 2, sold 2 of the rams, and I took back the sheaves and started to build my herd here. Then 4-H program came about. My brother told me about it, and he said that you should try it, you never know what might happen. I tried it, and this is where I am today, 4-H national champion. It is a really good feeling. It was the REAP program. It was a lot of persons involved. A lot of youths were involved in the program, doing various agricultural programs. I chose goats, but you had crops, you had pigs, rabbits, I think fish, poultry, so many different programs, but I was fixated on goats. That was my main focus. So for young persons who are out there who want to get into agriculture, don't be deterred. Go out, ask questions, go to your 4-H office and get involved in the programs, because the 4-H club is willing to assist you. I'm testament to this. I was called daily by my parish manager. She was on my back consistently, and she really assisted me. I feel so happy right now because I know that she's proud of me, because we had spoke about this. I told her that even if I don't win, I would still be happy, and to know that I won the competition, she is feeling really happy, and I want to thank God as well for allowing everything to play out in this particular way.
Well, this leads naturally now to my next question. When were you introduced to 4-H, and what has your 4-H experience been like so far?
Okay, so I was introduced to the 4-H club back in primary school. I would say probably around maybe grade 3, grade 4, and that was at the Middlesex Corner Primary School. I want the 4-H club to get back into that school and dig it up. So at the time we were doing crops because we didn't have the space for animals. Even to this day, I don't think the school has the space for animals. So we planted bananas, peppers, cucumber, lettuce, those quick crops and stuff. And it was a lot of fun. It made us aware of our environment. We were pretty much well involved in cleanup programs surrounding the school community. So it started for me at a very young age. I wouldn't say that I left the 4-H club, but as I got older, you have more responsibilities coming your way. I mean, I've always been involved in agriculture as far as long as I could remember. And the 4-H club has been a real, guideline for me in order to achieve some of the things that I've achieved so far in farming.
All right, so tell us what a typical day is like for you in the life of Julio Gordy, champion farmer. What's a typical day for you on the farm?
A typical day for me on the farm would be, I wake up like probably about 5:30. I don't really sleep I don't know how to say this, I don't really sleep because I leave my window open, listening for any sounds. Whether it be 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, anytime in the morning I get up and I come and check on the goats. So when I wake up in the morning, I come, I look around, check to see if everybody is okay, whether it be physically or any other condition. If there's anything wrong with them, I try to resolve it, whether I isolate them or I start to give them medicine. Along with that, cleaning is very important for me. Persons say that they don't clean their house for like 2 days or 3 days. I don't believe in that. When I wake up in the mornings and I come, and I should be able to walk around freely in the house without have to step in any goat feces. So in the mornings when I come, I get my coconut brooms and I start to clean the house. Along with that also, if there is any goat that is in need of water or anything like that, I ensure that they come out and have access to the water, because they're going to go out there in the sun and stuff during the day. They're going to get thirsty. If they don't need anything, when I leave the door open, if they don't want the water, they just bolt straight out and stuff. So typically in the mornings I come, I check on the animals. If I'm going to do any cutting of any grass, I try to get the grass cut as soon as possible, and I come and I put it in select areas, because I don't have the feeders, no, the grass feeders. I actually have to hoist the grass, because especially the ram, his main intention is to go on top of the grass to eat it. He doesn't want to eat it on the ground. So that is basically a day in the life. I spend most of my time in the days with the animals. I'm always here or close by, just in case anything happens, so that I can tend to them, because they're my main focus at this current point, and I can't afford for anything to happen to one of them. They're very expensive animals, so I have to constantly be watching them.
So basically your entire life right now rotates around taking care of your animals?
Yes, most certainly.
Okay, how many animals do you have at this time?
Currently I have 16 animals at this point. I have 8 newborn kids. So, you know, it's a lot of babysitting at this current point. You know, I'm actually happy though that the kidding season for now has ended, because due to the fact that I had goats pregnant, sometimes I'm deep in the bush, and if one of them is having babies, it's hard to trek back from that far, especially if you're doing physical work, you're really tired. So now that everyone has given birth and I'm setting myself up for another kidding season, it will now allow me to focus more on land preparation, because that is a continuous process for me.
Alright, what were some of the challenges that you were faced with when you were starting up your enterprise?
Alright, so the main challenges that I faced, I would have to say financial. Financial would be one of the key obstacles that I face, because even though what you're looking at, most of these materials here that I've utilized, these are waste materials. However, as it pertains to nails and probably the 1x3, 2x4, some of these you have to purchase, along with getting assistance, labor. You may get 1 and 2 friends to assist you, but they can only help you for so many days. So finances would have been the key obstacle for me in starting my goat operation.
And so far, what form of support have you received or you continue to receive? I mean, not necessarily support financially, maybe members of your family, what?
Yes, so I have to give a big shout out to my family, friends who have assisted me. If I said I didn't get any help, I'd be a liar. My brother, my sister, they assist me. My mother assists me. I have friends who assisted me along the way. Without them, I don't know if I'd be able to reach where I am right now. None of this was done by myself. A lot of it was I did by myself, but none of it I did all on my own. I got a lot of help to carry some of these materials that you're seeing. As you can see, this isn't lumber, it's actually forest wood that I had to actually cut and bring back to this location to use it.
Okay. So where do you see yourself and your enterprise, say, in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I should have at least about 200 goats.
And you're going to keep all of them here?
Yes, so this era, no. I spoke to my brother the other day and I said to him, I don't want to create any challenges in my mind as it pertains to goat farming. I'm thinking about it now like I'm raising chickens. You get the chickens, you put them in the house, you feed them, and you prepare them to sell them. For the goats, I've realized that we've overthinked goat rearing or any type of farming that you're in. Goats need housing, they need care. And you cannot care all your animals outside. They are out of your control. What I would want to do is to make proper fencing and housing to facilitate the animals, and that is my objective going forward. Once I am able to shelter them, I will provide the food for them.
Tell me, Julio, how do you think we can encourage more youth to get involved in agriculture?
Alright, so going forward, encouraging youths to get into agriculture, the avenues will need to be open for them. One such avenue is access to land, because I know a lot of persons, young persons, who want to get into farming, but the main problem that they're facing is the availability of land. Sometimes the land is available, the government make it available, however, the land isn't available in their locations. So making the land available is a key thing that needs to be worked on.
Raise a goat, raise some chickens. If you eat pork, I'm not into it, but if you eat pork and you want